Okay, welcome Mia.
Hello.
Lovely to have you with us. As you know, I'm Paul. Today, what we're going to be talking about is taking a business class meal order using the business class form. Okay. Now, before we get started, I just want to make sure a couple of health and safety, work health and safety issues. Looks pretty safe in here. It's starting to get a little bit dark, but I think it's going to be okay. You comfortable in that chair?
Yeah.
Look, normally when we practice this, you'll be standing up and the passenger will be sitting down. But today we won't do that because of the limitations of the classroom and the video today. But when you are doing it on board and you're doing it repetitively, be very careful with your posture, because you could be bending right down to hear them because it's quite noisy on a plane, or you can crouch down, and there are risks with both of those. So just be aware of those when we're running through it. So today, all we're going to do is simply run through the order form. What I'll do is I'll explain it to you. Then I'll go, okay, Mia, tell me how you would do it. You don't have to fill anything in, but as you're doing it, you can ask me some questions, okay? And then I'll get you to actually fill it in. It's not going to take much time. It's just a case of writing a couple of things and a wine in there as well, actually. Okay, does that sound all right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, the benefit of doing this, I think it's better to explain what happens if it doesn't go well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a disaster.
Okay.
It's only a disaster in the sense that it's if you run out of choice for somebody, or you say, okay, we've got lots of chicken left, and you actually don't, eventually it throws the whole service out. If you get this right, it actually makes for a really good day. You feel great, the customers love it, and it's seamless, and you get a lot of job satisfaction. And from a airline point of view, that's what we want. We want the customers to be happy, right?
Exactly.
Exactly right. So, are there any questions before we get going?
No, let's jump right into it.
Let's jump right into it. So, our order form, come in. Right. So, when you get this form, there's nothing written on it. You have to write this in yourself, or one of the other crew members will, like the galley operator or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the top, on the left-hand side, we've got our entrees. So, today we've got the celery soup and the chicken salad. On the right, we've got our main courses. We've got roast chicken, beef curry, seared fish, and crumbed pork. Okay? Now, we need to know how many of each that we've got. Okay, so at the top here, it's numbered 1 to 12. That's pretty generous. But we've only got 6 soups, so we've marked that we've only got 6. Chicken salads, we've only got 8. And all the main courses, we've only got 4. Now, the reason we do that is, as we take the orders, we've got to know how many are left. So we make a little mark here, tick, tick. So now I've only got, so I start off with 6 soup. Mr. Brown has 1, bang, I can see I've only got 5 left.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Definitely.
Now, the other thing to remember, you'll see next to the names, Mr. Brown, Mr. Green, and Mr. White, they've got little abbreviations. I've got Mr. Brown is a platinum, Mr. White is a gold, Mr. Green is a bronze. Now, if we go in value, platinum is more valuable than a gold, and the gold is more valuable to a bronze. But guess what? They're not in order. So you've got to...
Exactly
what you were going to say. All right.
Perfect.
At the bottom, we've got our choices of 4 wines.
Nice.
Okay. So if that makes sense to you, would you like to just talk me through an order, how you would fill it out?
Okay, so first I would go up to 1F, that's Mr. Brown, because he's a platinum, he does take priority. So first I would tell him what our entrees are and then what our mains are. So
yeah, that's great.
He's got a whole idea of what he can get with each. And then let's say he wants the chicken salad, I'd say 1 chicken salad, I'd cross that off, so then I know I've only got 7 left because there are 8 chicken salads.
Yes.
And then let's say he wants the beef curry, I'd just cross that off with the beef curry, so there'd only be 3 left. I'd just write that down. And then after that, would I offer him a drink?
Yes, you can do that. you can do that. It's good to know the full menu terminology, as in he'll have the menu in front of him, and most people will have their menu and they'll go, okay, I'm going to have the soup and the chicken, and they'll put their headphones on and they'll go back to watching their movie. Or they'll say, yeah, what do you recommend today? And that's where you use your customer service.
Perfect.
Okay. So, are there any questions about that?
No, I don't think so. So I'll just ask if he wants a red or a white, because we've got two whites, two reds on here.
Yep. And what have we got there?
We have the Pinot Noir 2017 from Yarra Valley.
Yeah.
We have the Ladies Who Shoot Their Lunch Shiraz.
Yeah, I know.
Victoria 2016, love that. That's also a red. Then we've got Shaw and Smith Sauv Blanc 2018. That's from South Australia.
Yes.
Correct?
Well done.
And then
2018.
Yeah. And then we've got the 2017 Eden Valley Riesling.
Riesling.
Riesling. Oh,
Riesling.
okay.
Yep.
And that's also from South Australia.
Yeah, that's right.
So he'll be familiar with these
well,
before,
no, actually, he'll be familiar with the meals,
but not the wines.
but not the wines,
Okay,
because
so that's
you're
something to know when you go onto the aircraft, have that knowledge. Perfect.
absolutely, because you'll be writing those down. Now, when you're doing this, you're actually going through by hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're not bringing out a meal cart yet.
Yeah.
The meal cart will have the drinks on top.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to offer the wines now,
Mm-hmm.
or you can do it from the top of the meal, but I would be doing it
Perfect.
here. And where are you going to write the wines in?
I feel like I would write them over on this
Yes,
side.
that's a
because
really good spot. It's
there
not
are-
official though, is it?
No, where's the official spot to fill in the
There is no
wines?
official spot, so well
Oh,
spotted.
Okay, there we go. Because I've noticed that there's
Yes, yeah, it's the way
so
this
is
is.
this the way that it's typically set out, or can you fill it out however you want?
No, so this aircraft, you've got two crew members looking after this particular business class cabin. So you'll be on the, let's say the left hand, this is the right hand side,
Mhm.
F and K, and someone will be doing the A
Okay.
and E. So you've split it down the middle, but you could do it, and so you've got one lot and when they've got the other one.
Oh, so that would be
Yeah, that's right.
perfect.
Now, the other thing to watch out for is when you start, once you've got down to your 14th passenger or even halfway,
Mhm.
and you go, my goodness, I've run out of chicken, the other side, as in the left-hand side people, they may have some.
Yes.
And then you get into a conversation with your other crew member and go, is it a platinum? Is it a gold? Is it a gold?
So instead of going straight down, would you go, because this one has second in 2F as a bronze, I would serve them third out of the
Out of
people
those
that we
three,
have.
yeah.
So it could be one's a platinum and then seven's also a platinum. So
Yeah.
they go 1-7
Yes.
or 7-1.
Well, you work it out and see how many. You'll
Yeah.
know that at the
But they
beginning
get
it doesn't matter
priority.
too much yet. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, that's right. So, I'm hungry.
Okay, wow, Mr. Paul Hodder.
So, are you happy? Are you happy to take my orders now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
a platinum? Are you
Well, you'll see it on here. But now I'm not going to say anything. Assume I'm just your. Yeah. Assume I'm a platinum.
okay.
All right.
So welcome aboard, Mr. Hodder. Tonight we have two entrees. We have the celery soup and we have the chicken salad. And then to follow that up, we'll have a selection of roast chicken,
Mm-hmm.
beef curry,
Yeah.
seared fish,
Yeah.
or crumbed pork.
Lovely.
And we can follow that up with 2 red wines, 2 white wines, but we'll get into that later. So for entree, what are you fancying?
I like the look of the chicken salad, please.
Okay, perfect. I'll just cross that one off and I'll just write chicken salad
Yep.
on the top here.
Beautiful.
And for your main, with
Main course, chicken salad. I think I'll have the crumbed pork.
okay,
today.
perfect. Thank you. Got 3 crumbed pork left. And can I offer you a selection of our wines? We have the Pinot Noir 2017.
Is that a light red?
I think that's more full-bodied.
Oh,
No?
okay.
Is
I
it?
would-
I don't know anything about
I
that.
like the sound of the Giant Steps Pinot Noir.
Okay.
I saw that you served that to someone earlier on, so.
Perfect. I'll write that down. Perfect. And is that all? Any other
No, I think that's great. Thank you very
Perfect.
much.
So definitely brushing up on wine knowledge would be an essential before going out and taking orders.
Oh, look. Yes. Yeah. Well, thanks for giving me the feedback that I was going to give on you. But yes, absolutely, wine knowledge is really important.
Perfect.
But the way you delivered it was terrific. It was courteous. You had the knowledge. And I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem for you to give the full menu terminology, like the beef curry, rendang with pilaf rice,
Yes.
for example.
As long as I've got the pronunciation correct.
Absolutely.
And I can just run back that by a manager? On the
Yes, if you're unsure of anything, of course, just ask. The other thing I would suggest is this isn't going to be hard, because once you've started doing it, you'll have the same meal every time you go to work, and so you'll know the wines change more often. But yeah, I thought that was really good. Any other questions about that?
No, not really. So this differs from aircraft to aircraft, correct?
Destination to destination. So this is pretty much standard out of Australia to Asia.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're flying, say, from Los Angeles or from Tokyo, they're going to be quite different meals. You're going to have a
as
Japanese
in not
version.
meal structure, as in like form structure. So is that the only form and the only method per se?
That's a really good question, and yes, there is.
Perfect.
And that depends on the aircraft. So on the larger aircraft, the A380, there's a lot more business class passengers, and the form is a lot bigger.
Perfect.
But yeah, that was well picked up. Yeah, I think that's good. Any feedback about? Do you understand now?
100%.
Okay.
Coming in here with having no clue, and now I feel like I could go into the cabin myself and run a whole meal service. So
Okay.
lovely.
All right, that's
Put that
terrific.
on my resume.
Well, you've already got the job. So at this stage.
Thank you.
But like I said, by being good at this, it ends up making you feel better about yourself. You end up getting assessed by the manager on a random basis. So I think that will do good.
That was very well explained. I fully understand that. No question.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time, Mia.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, and take care.
Thank
and good
you.
luck. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.